What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, in this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips to maximizing the efficiency inside of your woodworking business. Let's dive in. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for your time, for your attention. You could be anywhere watching anything. You're choosing to learn and improve your skills here with me today. And so thank you for that. I'm really excited about this video because I think that these 5 tips are going to change the way that you run your business. And be sure to stick around for the 5th and final one, because that one has really allowed us to scale and grow the most. And so be sure to stick around for that. A quick intro. If you don't know me, my name is Zach. I own Iron by Iron Woodworks down in Texas, and our business does around $60,000 per month in revenue. And I started that business back in my garage by myself in 2017 with no idea what I was doing. And along the way, we've scaled and grown to now in 2022, we did over $720,000 in gross sales. And so I want to help you do the same exact thing with your woodworking business as well. So here are 5 ways to maximize the efficiency inside of your woodworking business. So number 1, and this might be possibly the most important, is to streamline what you sell. So many woodworkers are the I can do anything guys. Even though you can do everything, doesn't mean that you should do everything. You can do shelves, and you can do tables, and you can do chairs, and you can do beams, and you can do mantles, and you can do cabinetry, and you can do all those things, but you're never going to implement systems inside of your business to repeatedly and quickly produce those things. Some of the best advice I can give you is to streamline what you sell. Quit offering everything to all people and find what's the most profitable product that I can make, that I can produce quickly, that I can build a team that can produce quickly. In my area, in my niche, and we might just know how to market it, I don't know, but what's worked for us is just sticking to dining tables, benches, and chairs. That has been the most beneficial and easiest thing for us to do. So number 2, the second tip for maximizing efficiency inside of your woodworking business is to create a flow inside of your shop. You should have your raw materials come in somewhere, and you should have a steady, streamlined flow of it goes from this step to this step to this step to this step to this step, and then it should go out the door, okay? What it shouldn't do is it shouldn't bounce all over the shop like this. There's no steady flow. You're wasting time and wasting steps and wasting energy. It should go from step 1 to step 2 to step 3 to step 4 to step 5 to step 6 to step 7 to out the door. By just taking some time and creating a flow inside of your shop, that's going to allow you to be way more productive. Okay, now for those of you that are in a garage or just a 2-car garage or in a basement or something like that, this doesn't necessarily apply to you because you don't have a whole lot of space, right? So you just need to make sure that you streamline your steps. And so you might have one workbench that everything stays at, but just streamline your steps in the way that you do things. Number 3 is to create a checklist along the way. So one of the biggest things that's going to hold you up is if you get to the next step and you forgot something from the last step, right? Or there's something that wasn't finished the way that it was supposed to be before you put stain on it or you applied finish to it or whatever that might be. One of the most important things I can tell you is to have checklists kind of in between your major stages of how you make what you make. And so for us, with our tables and benches and whatnot, we have a building phase where we make it all. Then we have a sanding and wood filling phase. Then we have a staining and painting phase. Then we have a finishing phase where we spray lacquer on what we do. And so we want to have checklists and checkpoints along the way to make sure that everything is actually as it should be. Number 4, this is one of my favorite ones, and this is pretty basic, but we forget it and we don't do it. We don't do it as we should do it. And that is that every place has a thing and everything has a place. And so we want to make sure that our tools are getting put up at the end of every day back in the right spots, and you're not constantly walking around searching for stuff. I know that if I added up all the time that I have wasted in the past just trying to find stuff in my shop, my goodness, I mean, it's almost another lifetime, right? So what if just everything always had the same place, and at the end of the day, you took 5 minutes to put all your loose tools back where they go? Every morning that you walk back in there, you get what you need to complete the step that you're on. Man, that would save you a ton of time, okay? And number 5, which is probably one of the biggest challenges a lot of us face, especially as you start trying to scale and maybe things get a little bit sloppy. I know that I've been guilty of this, my team has been guilty of this, is we've had to do a lot of redos. We've delivered things and it hasn't been perfect or up to standard, and so we've had to go back and fix it. And so before you get high and mighty on your high horse thinking you're better than everybody because you don't have any redos, this is going to happen as you start to scale and you bring on people to your team. It's part of it. And if you're pushing the envelope with your speed, it's going to be part of it. So you have to find that fine line line between fast and sloppy and slow and unprofitable. But if you'll make checklists along the way and you'll have a strong quality control process and eliminate redos, and the reason that we want to eliminate redos is because anytime you bring something back to the shop and you're already working on the next project, you already have your team working on the next thing, you have to stop all that to fix the thing that you messed up. It makes you incredibly inefficient, right? It takes a ton of time and money out of your pocket and hurts your business. So we want to eliminate that, because if you never had to bring anything back to the shop, you could just always move on to the next order and continue to stay super profitable along the way. And so those are my 5 tips for maximizing efficiency inside of your woodworking business. Listen, if you are a woodworking business owner, you sell custom furniture that's currently doing anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000 a month, and you're ready to scale that, you're ready to go to 20, 30, 40,000, ready to move into a commercial space or hire employees, you need to apply for the Woodworking Business Accelerator program. I say this in almost all my videos because that's where I work with you personally. I run your advertising for you personally to get you great results, give you lots of leads, people to talk to and give quotes to every single day. And then I actually work with you to scale up your operations as we get more sales along the way. So if that's you, make sure to apply for that. We're starting to have a lot more clients. I think we have 14 or 15 clients at the moment. And so we don't have as many spaces available as we used to. We might not have your location available. We only take on one client inside of kind of each market inside the United States and Canada, but apply anyways and we'll find out. We'll take a look together and see if that's available. So hopefully this has helped you. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.